things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the SMU Mustangs taking on another team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David College with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Mustangs will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Eagles offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And the Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Greg near the marker is Harris. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got a man. It's Hayden. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Makes the ground. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So SMU's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the coverage just easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They're dealing with a second and long. White going to attack through the air. Completes it in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end.
to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Under fire. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. The Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Richard. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Great job by the running back here on that 3rd down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these 3rd down type plays to move the sticks.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Let it go break that up and swat it back.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
To the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Boston College!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. White wants to throw it. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
The defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Brings it in down the left side. They're finally able to haul him down at midfield.
And that that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
Pass interference, offense.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Makes a man miss. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. White going to attack through the air. That's caught. It's not. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Mustangs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They punt it away on fourth down. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Golden Eagles with a second and short to keep this. Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Got it behind the line. It's Richard. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Bring in the heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Kick is in the air. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first two possessions. White wants to throw it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and Just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Working that left side now.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
It's good. There he goes. Touchdown, SMU. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Looking for room, it's Richard. Finds some fresh air. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough to the finish. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Now facing a 3rd and long. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Boston College. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together
situation and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll send the back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a
Tying it on! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time to change now on second and long. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Boston College right back to the line. Lost the throw on first down. And as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
It'll be third and long. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Offense facing fourth down.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Boston College.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side, 51 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high rate.
White wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Mustangs will punt it away on fourth down. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Snagged in the middle, it's Harris. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. The give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Eagles! And the punishment has been extended. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. In the backfield, it's Torres. Jukes his way for more. On the move at 30. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And how about this tight end finding that soft spot after the play action flows him?
It's tough to do sometimes for these tight ends to kind of find zone defense and find the areas they need to work and make sure that they've got that communication with the QB. But these two right now are on the same page.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Here's a heat. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
SMU 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down, but not before before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. There's some pressure. With the catch, it's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, he's putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The kick is on its way. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The inside handoff. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. They pick up a 5.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
White going to attack through the air. Right on the money. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Hard running there. Right to crease at the 20. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
And the defense got him at the 27.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones. You got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays and the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make the field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. And they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback.
Unleashes one deep. makes a fourth down stop. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richard. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. On the run, it's Richard. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down, fresh set coming up. You got to do something to stop this bleeding.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. As they come to the line on third down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on third down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time.
Touchdown, Boston College! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, and it's fourth and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on fourth and goal and gets the touchdown.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. He's straight downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Mustangs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. looks for a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And that's good enough for a first down.
White wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Near the sticks, it's Knight. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Has to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22. And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything is going wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that are going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, SMU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Powell.